Hello, hello, everybody. Sorry, you heard my take a big drink. And if it's loud, give me a second. I'm cranking the AC just for a minute because it's like 86 degrees in my apartment, and it's 9:45 at night. So yeah, what's up with that? I don't know. Sometimes I usually, have my windows or everything open, but tonight I was just like, I don't know. I was in the mood to have a bunch of lights on for some reason. Sometimes I get in that mood where I just want all the lights on. I guess I love paying high electric bills or something. I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't happen often. But normally I turn all the lights off. But today is a light day for whatever reason. So I didn't want all the windows and everything open and just, bugs just flock to the, try to squeeze in through the screen patio or anything and try to get in. Because the one thing I hate, when I see one bug in my house, I freak out. I just go and sterilize the whole place. I hate bugs so much. And there's a lot more of them down here than there were in California. And I'm more cautious of them now. Not for me. I don't care. Bugs can bite me. I don't even feel it. But Echo, he could get all kind of diseases now from like mosquitoes and stuff. Which we didn't have that problem in California. Out here, they give you a special shot that costs like $40 or whatever. That I had to pay for. It was like $250, $300, right, Echo? I'm asking him like he's gonna answer me. Yeah, motherfucker, $300. It was something like that to get him all of his shots, like to update him on all of his shots, and then get him some medicine. And it's just a lot, man. It was a lot more than I thought I was gonna spend, because I thought, oh, maybe I'll spend $150 on that, and I'll have $150 to get him like a nice haircut. And then we spent $300 on the shots and everything. So I was like, okay, well, there's so much for the haircut. Anyway, let's dive back into God of War. We were playing this earlier, and yeah, this was donated to us by a guy named Tyler who worked on the game. He's a really nice dude, and I always felt bad that we started this, we never got around to finishing it, and now we're finally caught up at the part where I ended, like my first playthrough, like where I stopped playing, because I played like a couple hours online, and then I played the next few hours offline. For whatever reason, I can't even remember why, but I was just like, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I deleted the save, and then I was like, we'll just save over one of the previous ones, and it's cool. We're good. So this is where we left off earlier. And I was between recordings of this today. Oh, Mr. Plinkett just put up a Star Trek Picard review. Oh yeah, okay. I gotta save that for later. That's awesome. I love Red Letter Media. And actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll hang out here for a second, see if people come in. Because I do have the AC still on. I want to keep it on for a second. So I'm sure it's an ear sore, so I apologize. Let me hear. So I'm sure it's an ear sore, so I apologize. Yeah, okay, I can hear it. All right. Yeah, okay, I can hear it. All right. Yeah, okay, I can hear it. All right. Okay, that should have. Hopefully, they got rid of it. Let's see. I mean, not yet. The AC takes a minute to power down. But what sucks is it was 86 degrees, and it only went down to it's like 83 right now. So I'm gonna be sweating my. Good thing I don't have the camera on, because I'm gonna be sweating my ass off during all this. It's like 83 right now, so I'm gonna be sweating my. Good thing I don't have this camera on. All right. So I apologize for the echo and stuff. I'm just trying to get the audio set. But give it a minute. We're gonna wait for a minute for the AC to shut off. I turned it off. It just, I don't know, takes like a full minute to power down. So we'll wait. I'm sorry it's in your ear. That was one of the things I think the living room design for this apartment is kind of shitty, is that it's definitely not made, these apartments aren't made with gaming in mind, because the AC unit blasts, like, they make you put the TV like right next to the AC unit, like where the air comes out. The TV's like maybe 4 feet in front of it. And so whether I have the TV against that wall, I can try to put it on the wall behind me. The problem is the TV's wider than the space on the wall, so I would probably nick my shoulder or possibly knock the TV over when I came out of the bathroom bumping into it. So yeah, this apartment is not very, it's not well designed. with that kind, with thinking of gaming in mind. Obviously, I mean, obviously, it's probably the furthest thing they're thinking of when they're designing an apartment. But yeah, it's a little frustrating. They probably assume most people will game in their room, and that's an option for me. Maybe at some point, maybe we'll move the TV in my room. But yeah, anyway. So anyone who's here, thanks for being here. And if you're watching later, hopefully the audio sounds better now. I do have the ceiling fan on, so hopefully that keeps me at least a little cool. And we're going to dive into this. So yeah, anyway, I was recording my new podcast called Dumb Shit. And yeah, I guess, you know, a lot of people are like, hey man, I like your show. You keep things positive. You're, you know, kind of going for that commercial vibe, which is true. Like, it's not that I'm ever dishonest. The reason I'm just positive all the time is because I try to only talk about things that I like. You know, of course I'll be critical on stuff, but yeah, sometimes I just want to, you know, I just want to talk about stuff I like. It's like, if I'm going to spend the time to record and edit and put all the work in, then yeah, it's going to be positive probably, with a few exceptions. But I was like, yeah, you know what? There's a lot of things that do kind of either make me laugh or piss me off, and I don't know. I feel like it's good to vent that stuff in a constructive way. So I said, well, why don't we do another show? And we'll put on Patreon. That way I'm not really breaking any rules. Because they're a little bit more like lax over there. So it's behind a paywall of, me, and I'm not going to swear all the time. I'm not swearing just for the sake of swearing, but it's just like, if I vent or go on a rant, it's a place where it's like, okay, like this isn't going to reflect on my YouTube-ness. It's kind of safe over here, and Patreon behind a paywall, and if people want to listen to it, they can. They can pay for it. If not, then no big deal. No one has to. I'm not forcing anyone to listen to my stuff. But I was recording it, and I was like, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to be like a drama channel, that's for sure. But there are some things that drama channels talk about that I'm like, maybe because I don't dive into that drama stuff, I feel like maybe I'd have an interesting perspective on some of the stuff they discuss. And so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But there's like a lot of stuff going on Twitch right now, a lot of drama there. I mentioned in another stream, but not in the, I did a stream on Twitch a little bit ago that didn't work out, unfortunately, because I needed a PlayStation Plus to play the game online, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have PlayStation Plus right now. I deleted all my monthly subscription things just during this pandemic, except for like friends who have like Patreons or stuff. Or, I try to keep as many of those that I felt like I could afford. I try to keep those going to support good people and friends. Go back up there. You know what? I should probably. Is the chat working? I'll keep my phone on so I can see the chat in case anyone pops in. I don't know though. Like, it's YouTube, so we had a good crowd in here earlier, but. It's I'm sure a lot of people are probably going to bed right now or eating dinner. Oh. Okay, one seal down. That looks like it can be cut down now. No? Not that either? Curiouser and curiouser.
No ring. We're not gonna find Brock's friend alive, are we?
Probably not. Stop saying we though. Hey, Lonely, welcome back! How are you? How are you? Thanks for hanging out with me.
Here. Boy.
Sir. Hey, it's another treasure map.
But so where we left off, because we were doing a Resident Evil stream and it wouldn't let me play Resistance without without PlayStation Plus. So what we were talking about were some topics that were going to be on my Dumb Shit podcast that, you know, I was telling to Lonely. And one of them that we started talking about briefly, but was just like the kind of the Twitch drama, but we quickly switched over to something that's more our speed, which is the Spider-Man fandom. Because I was like, I want to do a segment where I talk about fandoms on Twitter on the Dumb Shit show. Like, where it's not a segment I'll probably do in every episode, but there's probably enough I can think of off the top of my head for like the first 10 episodes of my show. And we were talking about the Spider-Man fandom, and then she just goes, "Oh God, the Spider-Man fans." And I'm like, yeah, they are something else, man. There's entitlement, and then there's whatever the hell they got going on. It is, it's awesome. It's awesome as for a topic. It's awesome. It's sad on some levels, but it's awesome as a topic. But I just love it because I can't figure out the ages of these people that are doing this. Like, are they kids? Like, are they in their 20s? Like, because there are people asking for a Sam Raimi Spider-Man 4, which I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, why would Sony make that? They have, like, and it's always people who just don't understand how movies and stuff work. They're just fans, and they're just like, and so they just come at it from a fan perspective. So they're not really doing anything wrong. So I'm not here to make fun of them. I guess I mean I sound a little like negative towards them, but mostly I just find it amusing, like, and entertaining. Like I'm just like, this is unreal to me that there's such a group out there, whether they're a vocal minority or there's a ton of them. It doesn't matter. Like, it's silly to me that there's enough to where my feed gets flooded with Spider-Man shit. That's, you know, Spider-Man like pipe dreams. It's just it's funny and weird to me at the same time. Some of that gets so hateful. That's the thing, though. Some of them do. You say, God forbid you tell them, like, dude, that's not, you know, like for me right now, if I go like, hey, like Spider-Man 4 never gonna happen. There's like, you don't know that. You don't know what Sony can do. They got the Spider-Verse now. They could do, and it's like, yeah, okay. There's some point to that you're making, but most likely they're not gonna do it. Like, so people just have these expectations that are so high, and so much so that Marvel knows how to troll them. Like, they play their hands so much, where like, you know, when what was it, Marvel CV Cebulski, they put out like that 4, and it had like a Spider-Man logo on it, and it said the number 4, and people were just like, oh my God, this is it, Spider-Man 4, they're making an announcement, Sam Raimi's coming back, and it's like, okay, you know that's never gonna happen, right? But yet they you couldn't convince them of that. They were so sure that they were going to get a Spider-Man 4 announcement, and then it count down 3, 2, 1, and they use, you know, but that's Marvel. They knew how to troll those people. They were like, hey, if we do this will get Twitter these Spider-Man fans on Twitter freaking out, and once they freak out, they'll do all the work for us. They'll you know, do all the publicity for this book for us. So they're like, that's what I'm saying. They're easily programmed, and I don't know, man. It's just it's a bummer. It's a bummer. But you're right. They do get hateful, man. Every fandom, everyone gets hateful. Yeah, it's cool to have ideas about what they'd like to see, but man, some of them take it too far. They do, man. They do, and that's why I was like, this will be an interesting topic. And Venom fans are starting to get like that too, especially with the trailer. There was a bunch of people. There was one guy who reached out to me, and I saw that he was like, he kept tweeting and retweeting and quote tweeting and all this stuff, and he started like going after Sony, like, you know, give us the trailer, you know, like, you owe it to us, and, you know, kind of having that mentality. And then I reached out to him. I said, dude, don't act like that. Like, that's, I don't know. I'm like, how old are you? And he's like, I'm 19. You know, my name is blah blah blah. I'm not gonna repeat his name. He was a nice kid, but but he was a kid, so I was like, okay, he's a kid. I get it. He doesn't understand. So I had a chat with him, and he was cool about it. But I told him, I was like, dude, whatever you're doing, like, there's like 20 accounts that all got created in April of this year, and they were all tweeting to Sony asking for and he was one of them. And then if you go look at his page, 10 of those other 20 accounts were following him, and then if you go to any one of those, they were following each other. And so I just figured out, okay, it's one dude, and he created like 10 accounts or 20 accounts, and he's just being obnoxious, And then they were sharing the leaks and everything, and they were even, one of the guys admitted he was the one who started the leak on Reddit about the Russian employee that saw the movie or whatever. And it's like, and obviously it was all bullshit. Like, we knew it was bullshit then, but it's clearly bullshit now because the movie's got pushed back. It's nowhere near done. Andy Serkis still working on it, and he's like, oh, but they saw the trailer, and it's like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. So the Venom fandom is starting to get like that because the success of the first movie, now it's starting to attract those kind of people who are just like, hey, we're entitled and we want what we want. And it's like, look, you bandwagon jumping on motherfuckers. And also, maybe some of you are really Spider-Man fans. Maybe some of you are really Venom fans. You saw the first movie and you're like, hey, this was my first exposure to this character and I loved it. Whatever. That's great. I'm not knocking you for being fans, but sometimes people do. They jump on these bandwagons and then they bring the worst of the worst mentalities with them, and it's a bummer. It's like, so he's cool with us. So we just can't blow anything up. Okay. Okay, not bothering you. Just gonna take this treasure. Fury of the Ice Troll, nice. Cool, we'll equip that. My ears, the bad words. Yeah, definitely on my podcast, my tongue's a little looser, but it's not egregious. Like, hopefully it doesn't come across egregious. But yeah, it's funny, my mom, when I'm on the phone with her, sometimes I swear, and she goes, I wish you would stop swearing. And I go, well, if you watch my YouTube show...
Here we go.
What? Are you kidding? This guy's gonna fight me now? God, what do I do here? I'm not even hurting the damn thing. Hey, Reverso, what's up, man? Hello, from Brazil. What's up, dude? Welcome. Are you a God of War fan? It's good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I know what you mean, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I swear sometimes. That's how it is. Come on, open that chest. Oh. Okay. Do we wait for his chest to open and we throw this? There we go. Ooh. Dang. Dude, look at that. Oh! We ripped his gizzards out, bruh. Oh, what? Where'd you guys come from? Is that what the kid was shouting about? Hello, Reverso. I like your name, Reverso.
Thank you, Father. Let's see if that's the alchemist ring.
Where? Tell me your ring's down here, dude? Oh, it's one of these. Okay, let's blow that up first. Yes! Nice to meet you, dude. Welcome to the channel.
Ring. Dwarvish inscription.
The alchemist. But where's the rest of him?
Ashes, most likely.
Soul Eater got him. I guess we should bring this back to Brock.
We should bring it back to Brock. Let's get you up here. But yeah, Spider-Man fandom, that's something I'm going to definitely talk about in the first episode. Some of my topics, I think I mentioned it earlier, Robert Pattinson. That whole thing with Robert Pattinson saying he's not going to work out. That kind of bothers me a little bit, but not like it did John Campea. John Campea had like a total fanboy meltdown over it. And you're just like, oh my god, how embarrassing. Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, at the same time, it's...
Yes, sir.
That's why that guy has all those followers. Because he embarrasses himself like that. And he makes stupid videos like that. And that's why
Spells out
people sponsor him.
Eugene
Because he gets the clicks, he gets the notoriety, people talk about him, you know, they start tagging him and stuff, it boosts his signal on Twitter and YouTube.
Reward was promised.
He's not a stupid person. That's why I don't like people like that, because they don't have honest opinions. They just do things because it'll bring them clicks or controversy, and they're just like, oh, it's all a game, you know, I'm just trying to be famous, and that's what I'm here to do, is be famous. And be a famous movie guy talking about movies, and I gotta stay relevant, and it's like, and it becomes an obsession with them, to where the point where they just come across as total wackos to me. There it is. How'd I miss that? Oh, dang it.
How'd I do?
You must learn.
You did great, kid. And that skeleton was leaning on that crate, and I totally smashed the crate. Like, screw your crate. I'm Kratos. Oh, that's if I want to go back? Let's stay down for a second. Already tried to reset this game, but I got stuck on a part. That's how these games are, man. I'm like you, man. I'll get stuck on something, and I go like, ah, screw this. So we restarted this too. I don't know if I was stuck. I just forgot where I was, and I didn't feel like trying to figure it out. But now we're back to the point where I was. I didn't go down here before. I think I just kind of floated around the 9 islands or whatever they were, the 9 lakes. I think I just kind of stuck around out there, and I did some kind of bridge mission, and the witch came back, I think. So I think we're going to go do that next. But yeah, so I haven't done this part before. And that just brings us back over there. Okay, cool. But we don't need to go over there. We got what we need. Seek so mean to the skeletons. I mean, come on. I mean, what are they? Bones? Really? Get some organs and I'll be nice to you. What's wrong, Bone Daddy? And that kid can jump, dude. How'd you miss that? Come on now, Cletus. Yeah!
Here we go. How are you gonna get past the shield? Knock him down.
Haha. That's how I'm gonna get past the shield. I'm gonna use you, kid. Oh. Dang it. I was hoping to get him before he hit me. Silly. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. Toss a coin to your witcher. But I have to go to sleep. See you tomorrow. Hey, no problem, Gabrielle. Have a good night. Reverso, take care. Get some sleep. And we'll see you tomorrow, man. Give Brazil my love. I love your soccer team. I was rooting for you in the Olympics. Hey, thanks for subscribing, man. I really appreciate that. Welcome back anytime, man. If you ever see me online, jump back in and say hi to us. Oh, hey, we're back here. Cool.
Follow me, Atreus.
Follow me, Atreus. I'm gonna go back up this way. Atreus, okay. I think I was saying Atreus earlier. That's because I don't know how to pronounce words. I do my best. I do my best. I did my best. It's okay, Seek, we're all weird. I know, we is all weird. And that's kind of the point of the other podcast, is that it's not really me like really making fun of people or thinking I'm better than anybody. It's more just like
What'd you find?
kind of having a laugh, but like, but acknowledging like, hey, look, I do weird stuff too, man.
Still wearing the ring. There was a soul eater inside.
So yeah,
Well, it must have burned away the rest of him.
I mean, it's definitely not normal to wake up every day and think about what Venom video you're gonna make. I would hardly call that a normal thing. So yeah, I mean, who am I to judge? So I'm not judging. It's more just like me going like, it's funny. Funny, haha.
I'll take a closer look at this here ring. Maybe Andvari left a bit of magic inside for he grew it.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips. So,
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought.
Tears Lost Unity Gauntlets. Those are pretty awesome. They're level 3. I lose 6 strength, but I gain a bunch everywhere else. Let's do it. Normal is overrated. I ain't a fan. I ain't a fan at all. Is there a tier chest armor? Nah. Nabra?
here.
Oh, good. We can upgrade Atreus. He needs Hellstone assist. Atreus will sometimes find Hellstones when Kratos is injured. Enemies in air increase damage. Enemies choked by Atreus will take increased damage. No, I want to make him a badass, dude. That's my son. He doesn't need to get me. He doesn't need to fetch me potions. He needs to kill things. Enemies in air take damage. Yeah, let's do that. Because he shoots arrows, so like, it's good. It's a good thing for him to have. You look great, kid. All feathered up.
Always a pleasure. Now fuck right off.
What did he say? Did he just use the F word? Okay. If I wasn't super shy, I'd think of Daily Symbiote videos too. Would you? Okay, cool. So you're my level of weird. Awesome. I mean, yeah, it was my favorite thing. You probably seen on like episode 500 especially, but I think I did the funeral pyre, or did I do the mace? Me and my friend Joe, Joe on Joe podcast. He does a great G.I. Joe podcast, and he's a big G.I. Joe fan, and his name's Joe. So it's awesome. So yeah, he does a podcast called Joe on Joe. And he was on 2 episodes of my Venom vlog. One of them we talked about the mace, and the other one he was on episode 500, and he told the story of when he first met me, and it was really funny. And he's just the sweetest dude in the world. I love that guy. I miss him so much. And I remember the day I told him when I went to see him for the mace, I go, hey, do you want to sit and talk about the mace at Golden Apple Comics? And he's like, yeah, I'd love to be in an episode of your show. And I'm like, cool. And I go, and he goes, what episode is this? And I was like, I don't know. I said, I forget what we were on for the mace. I want to say we were nearing episode 100, or maybe we passed 100. And I go, yeah, we're like episode 120 of the Venom vlog. And he goes, you made 120 episodes of a Venom? He goes, what the fuck do you talk about? And I go, Venom. Like every single episode I talk about Venom. I go, dude, it's been around 30 years and there's a movie coming out, so I got plenty of content. And he's just like, yeah, I guess. It was so awesome. It was so funny. His reaction, he was just like, really? I'm like, yeah, is that cool? And he's like, no, it's not cool that you've made... He's like, you've made more episodes of your show in less time than Joe and Joe podcasts that I've made. He's like, because he'll film like, you know, 2 or 3 Joe on Joe podcasts a month or something. And he's just like, dude, you've made more episodes than me, and you started after me, and you're talking about a character who has less to talk about than me. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess there's more G.I. Joe comics than Venom comics. And G.I. Joe has been around, maybe like 10 years on Venom, or, you know, 8 years on Venom. But I don't know. I was just like, okay. I was like, well, but it was funny, his reaction. He's like, what do you talk about? I'm like, what do you mean, what do I talk about Venom? And I was like, would you like to be on the next episode? He's like, well, yeah. Because he had me on an episode of Joe and Joe podcast. I think we watched episode 2 or 3 of the G.I. Joe original series. It was the one where Cobra had this stupid ass idea where they wanted to they had like a Johnny Rockets restaurant, and they wanted to turn all the Johnny Rockets restaurants into like, how do we get those? No, he won't shoot his arrow. He wanted to go turn all of his all the Johnny Rockets restaurants. They all had like, it was like a burger joint, so I call it Johnny Rockets, but it wasn't Johnny Rockets. But it was like a burger joint, and it had a rocket on the roof. And Cobra went around and put actual missiles on the top of these restaurants. And they like were gonna turn all these restaurants into you know, missile launchers, and they were gonna destroy America. It's amazing. So Joe had me on that episode. We talked about it. I was like, I forgot how bad G.I. Joe is. He's like, you watch your mouth. G.I. Joe's a great show. I'm like, is it? Oblivion Stone. Treasure. Oh, cool.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
Wow, we got a lot of hack silver for that. I'm gonna do some upgrading.
Kvekia.
Kvekia. Oh, shit. Sorry, language, I know, I'm sorry. That did catch me off guard. Get him, kid. There we go. That's definitely a new enemy. Oh, hey!
Speak with you. Another spirit who wants something from us.
What's wrong?
I came to this lake with a group of tradesmen, seeking refuge from the desolation. But how can we know it was even
Silly Cobra. There's a lot to talk about, but that is a funny reaction. Oh, I know. No, I know. That's why I love it. I mean, he was honest. I love when people are honest, even if they're making fun of me. I don't know. I appreciate honesty. Like earlier, I asked a friend of mine for like, I was like, "Hey, am I out of line if I ask you like this, you know, potential thing?" And he was like, "Sure." And he goes, "No, you're not out of line. Ask me." And I asked him, and then he goes, "Sorry." Like, and he was really honest with me. He was like, "Hey, you know what? I don't think you're the guy for that." And I go, "Hey, I appreciate the honesty. Like, I can't be mad. Like, I hate when people dance around the issue. You know, it's like, I'm a big boy. You can just be honest with me. So I like people that are."
I won't speak for your mother.
but it was never my concern.
So we finished that side quest, huh?
Doesn't it concern us if everything around us is dying?
Our only concern is reaching the peak.
Really? Then why are we exploring all these islands?
The resources we find improve our equipment. If we stray from the path, it is only to prepare ourselves for the journey ahead.
I can live with that if it means we keep exploring. And helping others.
Cool. I like this kid. He's got a good heart. I don't know who his mom was, but I'm guessing she had a good heart. Swear all you want, I'm just giving you a hard time. I know you are. Oh, stab it. There we go. Cool. It's funny because I always like talking to too about swearing and stuff. They're like, oh yeah, you know, in real life you do kind of swear sometimes, and I didn't expect you to be like that because I watch your Venom vlog, and you're pretty PG and PG-13 on there, and I go, but that's what I wanted the show to be. Like I knew Venom fans. There are various ages of Venom fans. They go from, kids to adults. Now, granted, kids under 13 shouldn't be watching my YouTube channel because of the COPPA rules and everything. But, so I'm like, okay, we'll throw a swear word here and there. I can control it. Like, that's the thing, is like, I can completely control it. And so, I think about ratings and stuff. Like, I want to be, like, I like doing what I do on YouTube. And I was talking to my friend, Nate here the other day about that. And he was like, hey, so what do you want to do with your life? Like right now you're writing King of Neverland, which is, you read in a journal from, the old you, the pre-aneurysm you, that he always, he had an idea for a Peter Pan book. And now you're writing that book and you're trying to finish it. And you've been taking a while doing it, but it's because it's challenge for you and it's, it hasn't been easy. And you're essentially finishing someone else's dream. And I'm like, yes, technically I am. And he's like, so what's your dream? Like, what do you want to do after that? And I'm like, I want to find out. That's why I moved here. That's why I moved to a different city. I realized after, 10 years in LA, and then 3 years before that I wasn't, well, the 3 years before that was someone, it was old me's life. But, current me, I was like, yeah, I'm not finding what I want in LA. Like I found sanctuary there because most of my memories were of LA. So going back there was a good thing for me. Now I'm like, let's go to a place that I used to live that I don't remember that well, and let's try to find what I want to do. For let's think selfishly and figure out what I want to do, and not worry about the dreams of the old me. And I think I like doing YouTube. Like I like being a personality, and and I wouldn't call myself an influencer, but I'd like to be one day. I'd like to go to events and get access to interviews and mingle with people. I'm always going to be honest and give my honest opinion, but I do want to do that stuff. And so this is me pursuing that, I just love doing this. It's fun. I prefer honesty as well. Yeah, man, honesty is just easier. You just know where people stand with you. I hate people that just don't tell you how they are. And I've done that too. There's a couple times where you just to protect somebody, you're not honest with them. You don't want to tell them exactly what's going on or how you really feel. And so I get it, but I take it from my own advice. Like it's not. Just be honest with people.
Boy.
Hey boy, come check this out.
Another map. Great.
Interesting. Wait, what? Come on now, Cletus. Dang it. Dang, I suck at aiming, man. Dang it! Okay, we gotta start over. I'm getting frustrated. I wish you best luck. Hey, thank you. Well, I don't know what my dreams are yet, but we'll find them out. Alright, so one thing I want to do is I want to get in range. Okay, let's do this. Okay. There we go. Best when you can see them all kind of in one angle.
There's something up there.
What? Okay. How do we get rid of those rocks? There's got to be some kind of explosives. Let's get this.
One more for the collection.
Cool. Can we toss the kid up there? No. Is this all we can do here? That's a bummer. Because obviously I want to get up over there, but I also want to get on up over there. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. So maybe I can lose a few pounds and not that I have to, but just I would want to.
That's some statue.
And then, you know,
Who built he, isn't it?
try to be like a,
No.
I don't know, some kind of personality type down here. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do here in Orlando as far, because there's no unions and stuff, so you can get jobs like that easier than you can in LA. And I don't know, I like doing what I do. It's fun. It's fun to talk about the stuff I talk about, and then I also like to talk about stuff I don't know too much about, because then that would allow me the opportunity to do some research and learn about things that I don't know, which would be fun. Hey Christian, what's up? What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the dream. Oh, let's run over that dead body. There we go. Get that coinage. Get that coinage. Boom! Does this have like a... No, we can't go up though. This one we went to before. Let's go back and see the witch, and then we'll advance to the next story mission. It was pretty good. We did like 2 side missions. We did not go after the Dwarf King though, but that's because I want to do this bridge mission first. Because I don't want to go too far. I mean, I don't know if that's a side quest or not. Does anyone know if the Dwarf King is a side quest? Because if he's the next story, I don't want to skip like this story. You know, I want to do things in order. You love this game? Nice. Yeah, we're now getting to the part, like we're coming up close to the part that I've played. So all this I've played before. But then after the next part, after we get through the bridge part, then that'll be all new territory for me. I called dibs on the bodies. All right. I mean, you called dibs, so I can't. I can be mad about it, but I can't deny it.
Hey, we can talk here.
Yeah, now we're a whole level down, right? Because the water sank.
Huh?
The water dropped.
And the serpent rose. Right. I knew that. I don't think that'll work.
It won't work.
Resista!
So we can't go this way yet. That's right. We need to get whatever that magic is. Equipped. Nice. What's the kid got? Tunic of Hope. Yeah, but he's got that now, so what you complaining about, yo? Well, Christian, thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. Like, you know, no main goal tonight. Just wanted to play this and have some fun. Boom. Permafrost. In Spartan Rage, press R1. Something like the punches. Yeah, I haven't really learned any shield stuff. My shield abilities are crap. Let's give the kid something now. Well, we did a lot for the kid, right? Hidden skills, okay. And we already unlocked all these, so the kid's fine. Alright, so we can be a little selfish now. Let's see here. Shoulder barrage? Nah, costs too much. Let's find two 1,000 ones. Get this. And then we'll get a 1,500 one maybe. Oh, that's a 500 one? Son of a... There we go. Boom. I'm good now. So how do we get through this? I remember being stuck here before. Like I remember playing this and being right here and going like, how do I get through that thing? But we'll find out. Yeah, I remember now doing that before, like coming back here and going like, oh good, we can visit the witch now, the water level dropped, and then I'm like, oh right, there was a wall there. And it was an ability I didn't have. Gonna wander for a little bit. If you are still on later, Seek, I'll pester you again. Oh yeah, please, come back anytime. I'll be here. And Christian, man, if there's anything you want to talk about, just hit me up. I got the chat up on my phone because sometimes it doesn't appear on screen. So those who are watching later, you'll notice that I'm reading comments that aren't visible right now. I guess someone told me that YouTube does that to, I don't know, case of spamming or I don't know, whatever it is. It's like a protected thing. But like they do comments, they allow them for a few minutes, and they don't allow comments when you're streaming the way I'm streaming. Like if I have a capture card and everything, it would just capture everything on the screen. But using this app doesn't allow that. So. All right. Let me just double check this map. So, yeah, so we went to all the little islands. Some of them we can't, we can't do everything to. Some of them we couldn't get around. This one, led us here, and then it would have led us to a... I mean, that's not a long way to go. Let's go fight the Dwarf King. You know what? I'm into it now. I'm assuming it's got to be a side story, because otherwise, why would they just have it available to you right now before going to the mission? Because you see the mission is telling us to go back the other way. If it's what I'm thinking of, yes, it's a side mission. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I came over here and I destroyed the Thor statue, and then after that there was like a path, and someone was like, "Yeah, that'll lead you to the Dwarf King," and I'm like, "Okay." And I figured since it wasn't marked by a red or an orange, symbol, as far as like a must-go area, I was like, it's got to be.
Something interesting.
Did you now? Well, color me interested.
Did we?
Let's sort you out.
Oh, I guess we did. Good call, kid. What did we find, kid? Nothing?
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Oh, you know what? We probably can sell some stuff. Boom. Sell those. Sell those. Sure, why not? Oh, now I can buy. I can buy the stuff I just sold.
Time for another break, anyways.
Yeah, good. All right. Cool. Alright, well, if it's a side mission, we're going to go do it. Yeah, because I think after we did the bridge thing, I think the witch showed up again, and I can't remember, but I think it was like, alright, because I beat that, and that's where I left off, was like, I finished that area, and I was like, okay. I didn't really explore out here too much, which is very unlike me, but that day I think I had a headache, and I was just like, you know what, just keep going to wherever you think the next mission is, and just follow the maps or whatever. And that's what I did. Hey Christian, you having a good week, or how's your day going? Anything exciting happen? Anything frustrating happen? Like, hit me up, dude. Or just chill. If you're just watching, you can just chill too, man. It's all good. Nice. So yeah, we did all this earlier. Yeah, so that's where we need to go, I think. Right over here. Because we already went around this whole lake and we took down the Thor statue. See, it's all gone.
Do you hear that?
What's up with these statues? We've been seeing these or these like little stacked rocks. Nice.
Glad that's over.
Going good. Finished my spring classes a week or so ago. Nice, dude. So you're on break right now, or are they having you, just power through till, till the end of the semester? Somebody's feisty in here. That's a spicy meatball. Look up where. Oh. Yep, that's where we need to go.
See something up there?
What?
Up there. See it?
No. Where's he looking?
Look up there.
Up where? What is the kid looking at? I'm on break till the fall for the next semester. Oh man, alright. Well, enjoy your break, dude. Well, I don't know what the kid was looking at. To be quite honest, he's freaking me out. Take that, you stupid stone. I knew there'd be something out here.
I bet there's more where those came from.
New artifact set, okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Okay. Let's first run around this way, because that might lead us up. I hope. Any green birds?
Follow me, Atreus.
What did we just open? Oh! Done and done. Yep. There's going to be some monsters that are going to pop out of there, and they're going to be hard as shit to kill. So let's do it. Oh! No monsters! Alright. I'm into it. Normally a bunch of monsters will come out and kick our butts. Oops, saw something on the way down. I hear something roaring.
Look at this.
Gotta get better at dodging. I keep pressing circle instead of X. I don't know why. What game was I playing recently where circle was the dodge? I don't know. I think the answer is no game. No game at all, actually. Seek. You big dum-dum. Any green birds? You know me, man. I like killing green birds. Because they ain't reals. Alright. Nothing over here. Let's go. Alright. So it clearly wants us to run up that way, which I ain't gonna do just yet. Anyone else wanna quit the beast? There's something over here for the kid to read, so we'll go do that real quick.
Is that a dragon? I've never seen one so close. Over
What?
there.
Why don't you come read this first, kid?
Look here.
Yes, sir.
We'll go up there in a minute. I want to run back to the docks and run along those
Another marker.
cliffs over there. This is probably the first open world game for me where the side missions interested me as much as the main story. Yeah, there's some cool stuff you do on the side, man. Like this little Lake of the Nines is a nice area to explore. It's beautiful. The game looks so beautiful. Whoa. What the f... Okay, kid. Hey, come on. This way. I did not see that thing. I did not see that. When we were running by here, he was like, oh, a dragon. I looked over there and I'm like, I don't see anything. And then straight up breathed fire on us. Amazing. Gotta get my eyes checked. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. I just wanted to check this area over here first before we committed to running to fight the dragon. Wait, what's... Oh. I guess we'll come down here later. This will probably be the way we come out. Alright. Well, I had to examine it. Now let's go fight a dragon that's chained up, I guess. I was waiting for your reaction to that. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I was looking straight up there and I did not see it moving. I did not see it. I heard it growling, but I just didn't see it. Oh. Is my son dead?
Watch out for the dragon breath.
I am aware of it, boy.
What about you, man? Get over here.
I'm set.
I guess he just dodges it? I don't know. Yeah, that was a terrible reaction on my part because I didn't even notice it was happening.
Chain dragon? Another use strong sword. Can we help him?
This dragon is dangerous.
I guess so. But it sounds so sad. Help me win!
How do we get up there? Oh, wait, what the f is that? Oh, what up? What the hell? Is the dragon doing that to me? Okay, I found 3 of the horns. How do we get to, oh. Boom. Now how do I get up there? Oh, those are just, they just have secret things in them. Okay, so that one had a bad guy in it, and that one had a green crow in it. Okay. Look at all these, oh, dang. It's from, oh shoot. Damn, this dragon is pissed. Alright, dragon, if you want me to free you, you're gonna knock that shit off. There we go.
Dragon Shrine. Mother had a story about 3 chained dragons in Lakeland. The shrine must be related.
There were 3 runes on the pedestal.
We've got to find the other 2 and free them.
It does not concern us.
I know, but it's what Mother would have wanted. And it just seems right.
Guard your emotions, boy. Your enemies will not hesitate to use them against you.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, don't mind me, I'm just exploring in my own ways. Oh well. Figure it out later. Ah, a little turny-turny. Number 4? Nice. I'm gonna have to find out how to blow those things up. Okay. Locked? Runic magic. Find and solve the 3. Oh, that's right. Oh, we have 2 things of runics that we're trying to find. Oh, good times. All right. Come on, boy.
was a pretty big settlement.
No longer.
Finish him, son. There you go. I just feel the need to destroy all these things. I don't know why. Oh, this is the... Okay, this leads us back to the beginning. Okay, so this was that. There we go. Nope, we can stay up here, guys. I know what's down there. We already walked around down there. The dragon can still see us. And it's still pissed. Anything to chop here? Chopping broccoli. He's chopping broccoli. La. He's chopping broccoli. Alright, that's annoying. Was in the middle of trying to open that. I thought the game would let me have it first, but no. Any horns in here? If you know what I'm saying, and I think you do. Negative, Ghost Rider. What are you? Oh. Is there a third thing around here? Rune? I feel like this is a good place to hide a rune. Or runic, whatever it's called. It would be glowing or sparking with some kind of blue energy if it was around here. Oh man, this sounds like Rammstein. Du hast mich, du hast mich, du hast mich gefragt. They had a song on the Blair Witch soundtrack that was called God is God. I think it was them, or maybe it was another band that sounded like them. And it was like, God is God. Maybe it was. Maybe it was a different band. They just sounded like Rammstein. Where, oh where is that other runic? Where, oh where can it be? Some of the runes are hidden really well. Yeah, starting to gather that.
Let's get the one. Where did it go now?
Oh yeah, these guys fight to kill. Ooh.
I'm ready. Sorry, kid.
Stay away from the kid. I like how he just smashed them with his feet. That's awesome. What's that? Oh, hello. Sigil of the Axe. Okay. Treasure map complete. Nice.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
And translate, yo. Oh, hey, what up, Crow?
Huh. Neat.
Oh, that dragon pissed, yo. Yeah, I don't want to advance yet because that. Oh, never mind. There's still one more runic we gotta find. I know this is a puzzle, and I know I kind of how to solve it.
This should be easy to solve now.
Yeah, but I don't want to solve it. We got all the pieces ready, that's fine, but I want to find the other runic so we can open that treasure chest. No, 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 no. There we go. Come on. I don't even remember which letter we're missing. Probably should have figured that out first. Let's go back and look. Because that'll help me keep an eye out for what to look for. So we found one hidden right there, that was a darn good hiding spot. We need the N. Okay. It's the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Sorry for the singing. Sometimes I gotta let it out. Huh. Nothing in here. I wish there was some kind of like vision that you can, you know, step on the ground and send like a pulse out and it would just, everything would appear in black and white except for, you know, like an item that you need to get. That'd be kind of cool. Is it hidden over here? I'll be honest, I'm a little tired. I've been staring at TV screens all day between editing and playing this game earlier for like 4 hours, so maybe I'm not in the best condition to be looking for a runic. Down here. I doubt it'd be this far away, but you never know. Never apologize for singing, I love it. Hey, hey, what are you doing lurking? I was apologizing to Christian. I don't think he likes it too much. We might have to look this up. N runic for the Dwarf King mission. Yeah, let me look it up real quick. Be right back, guys. In runic Dwarf. Wait. Dwarf. Come on now, fingers. Here we go. I eat games. Thank you.
Hey, Gods of War, Mark here. Ignoring it first, so you can see where they are. There's the first one. The second one is tucked back here. It's kind of hard to find, but it's back here. There it is, behind those rocks. And then the third one, there's some work we got to do to get to it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you.
Okay, cool. Thank you, I Eat Games. You are awesome. So it's behind one of these rocks. We gotta go up on that bridge. So the first one I think we got, which was right up in there. So yeah. Yeah, it was right over there. We got it. This one is over here. Boom. There we go. Thank you, I Eat Games. Oops, I shouldn't have dropped down. I think the treasure... That's okay. That's fine. We can at least avoid the dragon BS. Alright, I'm back. All the lurk like a spooky ninja. I like the band you are referencing, and I honestly can't remember where I found that rune when I played. That's okay. Go left. Oh, dang it, Tyler. I'm sorry. I think I jumped away just as you left that comment. I'm so sorry, man. Oops, sorry about that, dude. Thanks for... Tyler, welcome back. Thanks for navigating me. I appreciate it. Done and done. Thank you, dude. What bands am I referencing? You mean you talking about you talking about like Rammstein and all those guys? I think Laibach is the band that did the God is God song on the Blair Witch soundtrack. And I only know that because recently I found a bunch of old CDs when I moved to Florida. I had like a case of CDs in my car, in my trunk, that had been there for years, and there's just all these old soundtracks. I guess I used to collect soundtracks and in the 90s and stuff, and early 2000s. So there's a bunch of movies that I own the soundtracks to. Okay, and then we got to get. Is that VF thing? What's going on with that? Alright, we gotta do one of the N. Is it? Which one is it? It's the N. I love Rammstein. Oh man, Rammstein's awesome. Boom. Why didn't the other one do that? Oh, because I have a B on the bottom, not an R. Boom, there we go.
What do they say, boy?
True. It means to believe or to have faith in. So they still had faith in their king? Even after he got so many of them killed?
It is a command to have faith despite his failures.
Yeah, people fail, man. Kings and all. Sorry, I didn't see that right away. I should have. If I was observant, if I was a good player, I would have noticed that right away. That was awesome. Oh, this is one of those lore things.
Look
Hey
here.
kid, come check this out.
It's Skadi. Mother liked her. A great huntress. That's her father. And all the animals she hunted.
Hmm.
in the last battle.
It's got to be a trip for Kratos. Kratos spent 3 games going through and killing every Greek god that existed, all the way up to Zeus, and down to Hades, I guess. And now he's like, all right, now I'm dealing with a whole bunch of new lore that my wife tried to prepare me for, and I guess I just wasn't paying attention. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet ass sweet, man. It's a cool game. I love the idea. Just the concept of putting a Greek god into the realm of Norse gods is so cool. It's a great premise. Stay away from him, kid. Alright, I found horn 5 of 6. That's nice. Actually finding all the collectibles. We missed a couple in the early game, but that's alright. Oh, is this the 6th one? No. Just some bullshit. Okay, now we can go that way. I've become like Batman in my old age. I start doing that a lot now. I go, the HRRM, like Herm. Alright. That'd be cool if they did Egyptian gods with Kratos. At some point, that'd be pretty sweet. Be fighting a lot of dead things there too.
Wow. Look at this.
Oh, hello there.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But if a dwarf built it, they must have been impressive back in the world.
There's this episode of Supernatural that I really love. I think it's season 5, where basically, because the show is very kind of Christian based in the sense that like it's like Michael and Gabriel. It's like it's angels and archangels, and it's like kind of a Catholic approach to the end of the world. It's like the Catholic version. But then they do this whole episode where like Shiva, the Destroyer, and all these other characters and other gods, Zeus or Odin, like they all show up, and they have like this. They all meet at this like place like a hotel to discuss if they're going to sit back and let God's version of the end of the world happen, or if they're going to like intervene and fight back. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Of course, they had to do it on a budget, so like nobody's. Everybody just looks like a regular person. Like they don't look like gods. There's no CGI or anything. Oh man, the dragon blasting us. And I'm going back in here. The kid. Oh. That's the second. Nice.
If it was your mother's wish.
Yeah.
You are too eager, boy. It may attack us, and we will be forced to kill it.
Oh, good point. I'll be ready.
We will see.
That is a very cool. Wait, Christian says, funny enough, Egyptian mythology was actually the first idea for this game, but they went with Norse instead. Oh, no kidding. Really? That is interesting. Yeah, Egyptian, that'd be cool. I mean, I'm glad they went Norse. This is freaking awesome. Yeah, that's cool. It's good to know that idea is still out there. Maybe they'll still do it at some point. But even if they didn't do just Egyptian, like if they were like, oh, let's make a global God of War, you know, where it's like the first third of the game is Egypt, and you go through a couple gods there, and then you go through other gods, you know, it's like, that'd be awesome. You could have, I mean, I don't know if that would piss people off or not. It could be a little too taboo to do it, but you could have, since Kratos is like the God of War, that'd be cool to see him versus another, you know, warrior like his on his level, like Saint Michael, like who was like a, you know, a big time warrior in the Catholic religion who took down Lucifer. That could be pretty awesome. Mythology is very cool. It's why I don't bash people for having faith or anything, because it's like, I don't know, they're cool stories. I look at them as stories, and as such I try to glean the message from them, and usually the message is, you know, be a better person, just don't be a scumbag, and that's enough for me. But other people, you know, they devote their lives and stuff to it, and that's why I don't fault them. I'm just like, hey man, it's just, I get it. You get swept up in this stuff, and it's interesting. You know, it makes life interesting thinking about these stories, as if they could have happened. It certainly makes life less boring thinking about it.
Boy.
Sir.
Boy, sir.
The Dwarf King made his subjects hunt dragons and other monsters for him? Some kid.
So this is how I deal with the shield guys now. Throw the axe behind them, and then yank it, and it kills. Yeah, it slices them on the way back. I totally agree. Really interesting stories. I got lucky in high school. They had a Greek mythology class. That's awesome. I don't remember it at all, but I lived in Greece growing up. My little brother was born there. I was born here in the United States, and then when I was 1 year old, me and my mom took me over to Greece to, you know, to be with my dad, you know, so they could, because they were still married, obviously. But he was over there for military reasons, and he thought he was just going to be there for like a short term. Turned out to be longer. So then she moved over, and then they had my brother over there, and I think we lived there till I was about 5, so like 87 or 88, and then we came back to the States, and Batman was about to come out, and so I became a Batman fan, and also Transformers. I think I had heard of Transformers before. Yeah, I think Transformers I knew about them in Greece, but I don't think I had my first Transformers. No, I think I had some. I don't know. That's a good question, actually. I don't remember. But my mom is a better person to ask for that. I think I think I had Transformers in Greece.
You may want to see this.
I think.
Looks like that lever over there will free him.
We will attack.
I know.
So my brother's Greek, so even though we're Irish, I always took an interest in Greek mythology because of him.
Ready yourself.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh shoot! Dang. Okay, buddy. Oh, dude, watch out! Oof. even better at the dodge. Oh, let's go get him. Rip his face off, bruh. Oh. I forgot I gotta press buttons.
Your skill is improving. You fought well, Atreus.
Thank you, Father.
Oh, what's that? Horn of Heimdall. Ooh, nice! I want to equip that. I love Heimdall. He's so cool, bruh. Idris Elba. Shout out to Idris Elba, who had coronavirus. I hope he's doing well now. I haven't kept up, so I don't know. What's the point of this? What's the point of this room? What's the point of this room? What was that? Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta put the... Right. That's right. Look at this. Shining all bright for us. Leviathan's Wake. Cool. We cool. Oh.
Fresh air feels good.
I don't want to go here yet, though, right? Let's see what else is in here. Huh. I guess there is nothing else in here. Oh yeah, there's another path we gotta go. I'm sorry, that's my bad. There's a path to the left up here when we jump down. Right there, right over there. We haven't gone up that way. That's probably where the last rune is for the dragon. Yeah, harpy.
What do we do?
We'll keep going, bruh. I didn't go over here yet. Look at that. It's like the easiest one to get. They were probably expecting us to get this one first. Ooh, watch out. Ow. Yeah, we probably we were supposed to get that one first, probably.
Dragons can be grateful or not. Sir,
Come over here and stab this mask, bruh. Get it.
please don't eat us.
Nice work,
Please
kid.
don't eat us.
Boy, prepare yourself.
Jeez. So there's no Dwarf King over here at all, is there? Just a dragon. Dragon favor complete. Hoodoo's imprisonment. We freed one of 3 dragons. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so we came over here to... I thought we were going to fight a Dwarf King, but... I guess there ain't no Dwarf King to fight.
What happened to all the people who lived here?
Follow the clues, boy.
Right. Follow the clues. Okay, so there was an evil dwarf king, and he made all these people hunt monsters. The people put them in cages, and then I don't know.
We are missing a clue.
Back inside the castle?
No. There is nothing more for us inside. But stay alert for chained dragons, boy. Perhaps you'll uncover more about this Dwarf King.
Okay. Well, all I had to do was shut my mouth and wait a few seconds, and he explained it. Grumpy dragon needs hugs. They might have been thinking of Fafnir. Oh, what movie is Fafnir from? Is Fafnir from Dragonheart? The only dragon movie I know really well is and I'm gonna blank on the name of it now. I thought about it earlier. It has Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale in it. Reign of Fire. Oh my goodness, great movie. I love that movie so much. It's so good. That makes sense. Yeah, who's Fafnir? I'm blanking. The name sounds familiar, but I don't know my dragons. Sorry, I needed a drink real quick. Man, I'm glad Tyler popped in for a minute too. Good to see him in here. All right. Let's check that map out. So yeah, we did all that. All right, let's go to the bridge. Fafnir's in mythology as a dwarf that was super greedy, and I'm pretty sure he was cursed to be a dragon. Ah, okay. So he is a dragon, but he was a dwarf that was turned into one. Interesting. I don't know if I know that legend.
Pleased as peaches knowing these offerings were
that's
being
cool.
turned to armor.
Did you know him? What was he like?
Never you mind, boy. Tears dead. Best not to dig up the past.
The dwarf speaks wisely, for once.
Jeez. We are an
Sure,
a-hole.
I'm open.
Nice. You gonna upgrade it again? I'm into that.
Say the word, kid. Let me see.
Nice. Give that kid
What
something. I've been meaning to upgrade stuff of his for a while, so I don't mind using all of our XP for that. Good, he's got a better quiver and a better bow now. Excellent.
Where were we on that other?
Fafnir was worth that like killed his father to treasure and became a... Oh, he killed his father for treasure and became a dragon due to his greed, I think. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Oh, nice. All right. Killed his dad, huh? For treasure. Damn. And he got turned into a dragon? I feel like that's a reward kind of fucking message does that teach you? Hey, kill your dad for the treasure, but then you get to become a dragon. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people who identify as animals nowadays that would probably kill their dads. They would commit patricide to become dragons. I guess the lesson is like, oh, you did it for greed, for the gold, but now you can't spend the gold because gold means nothing to dragons, I guess. But who gives a shit? You're a dragon now. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let your spirit carry me. Sorry. I'm on drugs. So just, you know. Take that with a grain of cocaine. I mean, salt. Grain of salt. Grain of salt. Veruca salt. Alright, let's head to the actual mission now. Been playing for an hour and 45 minutes, and all we've done is just go around these nine, the 9 lakes or whatever. It's hilarious. Good, we can port from either side.
Ooh, good find.
Oh, that's the last horn, right? No, just XP. No, yeah. Oh, that's a ship head. Watch your mouth. I don't know what that is.
Doesn't look like it's working.
No, it doesn't, does it? Dipshit. So much to explore, I know, right? Fafnir did eventually get killed, so being a dragon didn't save him from that. Well, you know, he's probably a stupid dragon, because he didn't appreciate it. What is happening right now?
Is this the way to the mountain?
It would seem.
It would seem.
Isn't the bearded beaver in his sack, Steve? Have I got something for you too?
Oh, hey, Brock.
But how did you...
None of your fucking business. Nothing.
That is amazing. What a great way to just get around. That's a great line. Because constantly when you're writing, like I had a moment like this that I might steal that actually, not with the swear word, but there is a moment in King of Neverland. I don't know if I'll use it. It doesn't really fit, but it is funny. Where it's like, hey, how did you get over here? And then he just goes, mind your fucking business. It's so good. Or none of your business. That's so good. What a great answer. Because, yeah, like you have to explain how characters get from point A to point B, like especially if they do it seemingly magically. So, what a great, that's great. That is really great. I'm very happy with that dialogue.
Catch!
What is that?
Pile of rocks there. With that key of Yggdrasil, you can
Hey,
open
Yggdrasil.
a magic door to the branches of the world.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know how many of those we passed?
If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me quick. But it's only
okay.
one way. Straight back here and nowhere else. And
Ah,
whatever
okay.
you do,
All right.
never, ever throw yourself over the edge of the path. Lest you want death.
Yeah, I don't see us wanting that.
Okie dokie. Cool. So that's done. Can we go back out this way? What's down here?
Doesn't look like it's working.
What are you shooting at? Did you hit me with your arrows, chump? Lonely, don't laugh. You're laughing at me. I knew it. I'm just a big joke. Just a big ha ha ha. Oh, fish. Flopping around. Oh. So I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. Hopefully they do it exactly how they just showed us how those portals work. Hopefully someone just sits and explains to me, this is what you got to do to activate the red thing and the blue thing. That way I just don't feel so stupid. Because for all I know, I have the ability to cross that right now, and I just don't know how to do it. What is this? Okay. Fly like a seagull. Watch out. Just 3 of yous? That's it? Oh. 4. That makes sense.
With luck, that tower leads through to the mountain.
I'm ready. Getting a letter here and there. But we need the rest of the language disc.
Ah, hey! I remember this area from earlier. Okay. I walked right past this one. So we're good. We don't need to go down there, I don't think, because we did earlier. I'm pretty sure. Let me check the, oh, got some skills. All the 3, oh, okay. The kid can earn 1. Atreus power 2. Dexterous shot 2. You know, I'm not judging. I know you're not. I know. We're just having a laugh. Yeah, so anyway, map. We ran down here and we kind of did some stuff. The problem was there was an area we couldn't get to. I think we still can't get to it though. Maybe. Let's just have a minute of fun here. Well, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I know it's late. I don't know. I spent this past week like trying to get on a normal sleeping schedule, and then I was like, why? Like, there's no reason to right now. Like, if you want to, I was fighting so hard. I was fighting like every instinct of my body was saying like, hey, you know, take a nap right now, and then you could be up tonight, and you know, who gives a crap? And I was like, no, let's just try to be normal. Feel like, you know, make your days feel normal. And I don't know, it made me miserable. Yeah, see, we did all this, and that irritated me, and then this we can't get to. So we're good. We could all use more smiles. Exactly. Oh yeah, for sure. The way this world is, man. Oh my goodness. People are nuts, dude. Even the people who have semi-legitimate complaints, or at least complaints I agree with about other people, even they are losing their minds too. It's like everyone's just, they're mad, man. And they were before the pandemic. I'm more exposed to it now because I don't have a job that's eating up 40 hours a week from me. So now I have all this time, so I'm like resting and laying in bed and, you know, watching YouTube and stuff a lot more. Oh yeah, we already came over and got that thing, so we don't... Alright, we just go through the gate now. I don't sleep anyway, it's nice to pester you. Hey, cool. It's nice to have you. So I believe this part coming up is the last thing I remember doing.
We are done here.
I still can't read these.
Yeah, dang it.
What is that? It smells awful.
Poison.
Apologies, I'm not chatting too much. Hey, that's okay. What do you think of Final Fantasy VII Remake? I loved it, dude. It was great. I dug it a lot. Definitely had some critiques of it, but I still liked it. What do we do here? So yeah, I had a few critiques. I felt it dragged in some areas, and some of it felt like filler. And I know they had to do reused assets, but not all of it worked for me. Like, it felt, you know, there were some areas that felt a little lazy. But for the most part, great experience. I loved it. And I didn't mind the changes to the story. I think a lot of people got... I saw people saying, like, oh, the ending's controversial. And I'm like, is it? Like, is it really? Or are you just saying that because it's a buzzword? Because I'm like, what's controversial about the ending? It, I don't know, felt like a regular ending to me. So I don't know. Yeah, people make big deals out of things, and I go, wow, yeah, I guess that does kind of sound like a crappy thing, or, you know, it sounds like an intense thing or whatever. So, okay, yeah, and then you experience it, and you're like, it's not that big of a deal.
Whoa, sure is foggy here. Another door. Should we...
No. He is of no consequence.
Excuse me, but,
Sindri.
how did you come by that, axe?
That is my
Same.
concern,
Overall, really enjoyed it. Nice, yeah. No, I dug it. Yeah, of course I have, you know, no games. I wouldn't say no game's perfect, because that leaves you to never have a game you love more than other games. You know, when you say things like that, like, oh, no movie's perfect, no movie's... Well, there can actually be a movie that's perfect for you, and there can be a game that's perfect for you, or a song that's perfect for you. You don't have to critique everything.
You did something to her.
What?
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
You knew our mom? Faye?
I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior.
Look at this guy. Look at that armor. It's so goofy looking on him. He's so tiny.
Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
Oh, will you now?
Nobody asked me to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother.
Brock's
The
brother?
other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
Yes. Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
I swear to Freya. Nice. Yeah, man, he's got a blue brother. What's up with that? It's not a big deal. What, you never seen a guy with pale skin have a brother who has blue skin?
Can you put it down?
What are you, racist? Kratos?
No.
You want to be canceled, Kratos?
Okay then. I will just. Oh. Oh.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, is that dried blood? Oh.
So, what were you working on?
Oh, that. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure trove of rare resources.
Yeah, I think I remember meeting this guy before now. I think this is around the time I
You know how to
stopped.
fix it?
I thought I did something to activate the bridge. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I just crossed it.
Wait, no, yes, come in.
Okay. Resurrection stones. Nice. Let's buy one. A simple resurrection stone. Thanks.
Was there more? Let me think.
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. One of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem Gengur, Egen Vigum Hans.
Gengur I.
You
That's
sound like
right.
a moron.
That's impressive.
Making fun
I
of
see a
you.
lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Sindri.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't. I won't. I'll come back later.
What a
Be
weirdo.
careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean,
Yeah, I think this is where I stopped playing before.
mostly they just try to kill you.
I think I remember talking to him and just being like, I gotta go to bed. You know, because I think I was like, it was like a 2 in the morning thing where I couldn't sleep. I got up, played this for like, an hour or two, and then was like, I'm done. And then I haven't played it since. That was like last February or something, like 2019. So, whenever it was like a month after our, was it a month? Yeah, I think it was like a month or two after the streamed episode. So yeah, here we are. Another big open area. We'll play for... Necromancy is the best healing. Amen. We'll play for a little bit longer. Maybe we'll do like another 30 minutes or so. I am actually getting tired. But it's cool. I can definitely go for a little bit longer. I just like this game, like, and I want to get past where I was. Like that's kind of my whole thing was. I was like, if we can get past where I was in one day today, we'll be doing really well. Alright. Oh, what up with that, bro? Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Who'll be doing it? Oh, you mother... He's mine.
Did I do okay?
A decent start.
You did good, kid. I'm sorry. I got a little greedy there. Wanted to kill them all myself. Because I didn't like that they hit me with their flame. Blame it on the flames. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Well, Milli Vanilli for you guys.
Follow me, Atreus.
Alright, I did see this here. What am I doing? Okay. I think that's right. Oh, what up, dog? That's it. Yes. And then we need a reverse B. Thanks for that heart, Lonely. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Let's talk about appreciation. Oh man, I can't even see what's going on. Well, to do this, we'll go one at a time. Did that work? Yay! Thank goodness. Another horn? That's 3, right? Horn of Bloodmead? You've collected 3, that's right. Maximum rage increased. Oh, I'm so pissed off right now! Oh! He's a loser! He's a loser! He said! That is a song by Static X. Yeah, push it. Yeah, push it. Alright, so that's poison. So we don't want none of that. We'll have to figure out, probably how to walk through poison later. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Lonely. There's this part in that Static X song, I think it's the loser song, where he's like, I don't even know what he's saying, so I'm just going to make noises, but he just goes...
Careful. I'm still fixing that!
Oh, okay.
Tell me what's wrong with you!
Where he goes like... It's like, I'm like, what did he say? Voice of an angel. That is not an angel. I mean, that could be an angel dying, but no. Maybe when I sing Milli Vanilli. I don't understand the logic of it, but it's neat. Throwing the axe into that thing and freezing it, it's cool. Locked. Locked. With that red crap. I don't know how to get through that red crap.
This may need something we don't have.
Oh, you think?
Maybe we'll find something we can use here. Let's come back.
Alright, fine, we'll come back. Oops, nope. There we go. I like that the kid is there to tell you that kind of stuff. Like, hey, you don't have what we need, so stop effing around and we'll come back. Alright, let's do this. You just need to learn to speak Cookie Monster. Oh my god. I don't know if my throat could handle that. I'm not the man of 1,000 voices, and I'm not the man of 2 voices either.
Enemies ahead.
What do we need here?
I don't know, kid. Whatever it is, I hope we find it. Oh, look at that.
She really didn't want everyone open.
No kidding.
Why let the deadly curse stop?
Arcane bracers. Yeah, but that's a level 3, bruh. That's a level 3. And I like them. The Tears Lost Unity got those are so cool looking. I'm gonna keep them mounds. I'm gonna keep them mounds. So that's, yeah, we gotta figure out what that is. Wait, maybe? No.
This may need something we don't have.
Yeah, probably, kid, but there's got to be a better way. I don't even know where the kid is half the time. I'm glad the game doesn't, like, you know, punish you for getting him lost in that fog back there. Like, he runs out of it, which is great. Time to rip your face off.
I think you got him.
Him or her? Don't misgender a witch, dude. They will fuck you up, bro. They will get you for that. Oh, I did call my axe. I was like, wait, did I call my axe back? What are you? Huh. Why can't he aim for shit? What's your problem, kid? Another one of those plants up there. Oh, jeez. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do.
Do you think for this last leg up the mountain that maybe I can carry her?
I told you no.
Why? She meant more to me than you anyway.
What?
Whoa.
I just meant I spent more time with her. You were off hunting her.
It will serve you to stop talking.
Was that? Hold on. There were 2 paths, right? I think we should go back. Because didn't the witch take us down a different path? So maybe that's not the way, maybe that's like a side way. We can get some more extra goodies. This is a really neat game. It's nice that the kid is not annoying. Yeah, because sometimes when you play those games where the side character kind of gets on your nerves, and they're not reacting like the AI is not very smart, and you just run into a lot of issues with the character. This is not the case, and I like that. That's very really well done on the makers of the game's part. Like the kid, there's challenges, like you have to worry about the kid for sure, but it's not like it's not like you got to worry about him every 2 seconds, like in Resident Evil where you got to worry about Ashley in Resident Evil 4. Oh, okay. So okay, good. I wish we would have came here earlier. So it's just a dead end. So it's one of those doors that's near our house. If you remember, back near our house there's a door like that we couldn't get into. So cool looking. Yeah, Resident Evil really, they suck at that kind of stuff. Like if you're playing Resident Evil 0, Rebecca's AI is kind of dumb. If you're playing as Billy, and if you're playing as Rebecca, Billy's AI is dumb. If you play Resident Evil 5, Sheva's AI is dumb. Unless you're playing as Sheva, then Chris's AI is dumb. Resident Evil 4, Ashley's AI is dumb. And I get it; those are older games, so it's like simpler technology. But still, it's still going to use them as examples. We were really trying to avoid having the kid be annoying. Oh, well, hey, that's right. Tyler has worked on this game, and success, because the kid he's great because he does push the story along. The banter between them isn't completely useless. Like, they have some goofy conversations, because you got to have that. You got to have the kid give exposition at times and stuff, or vice versa. But for the most part, I got to give you guys a lot of credit there. The kid is not annoying at all. I actually like the kid, so it's even more that he's not annoying. He's actually a neat character. And that line you just said back there, you got to have characters have point of views, and they got to challenge, the main characters. And when he just said back there, when he's like, my mom meant more to me than she meant to you, it says a lot about maybe their relationship or their lives together. So it's good stuff. The kid seems very well written. Yeah, he's good. He's likable. I think I remember that concern when they first showed that trailer, and people saw the opening scene where you help the kid out hunting and stuff, and I think a lot of people were like, "Oh no," It's going to be like Ico or something where you have to walk around with this kid. It's like, dude, the days of games like that. Ico's a great game, but that kind of babysitting mission, for the whole game thing, even those aren't badly done anymore. What was that one game we played? I think it was called Brothers. That was a great one. You used the right joystick to control one brother and the left joystick to control the other. I thought that was awesome. They did a really good job on that one. Boom. And that's how we do that. That's how we solve puzzles. On the first try. That's how we do them. Now I want Charge of the White Bear. I mean, that's cool, but Leviathan's Wake, what a cool name. Ow. Bag of douche. All right. Oh, dang. What? Oh. Oh. He tried to eat the kid. We threw our arm in there. No way. Okay. That was awesome. Also, what the hell shoulder arm guards did we just switch to? Those are new. With the yellow. They look good with the gauntlets, though. Oh, wow. This is gonna get nasty. That thing's pissed.
Ready yourself.
Oh, shit. I just want to kill him. I'm not going to use them to fight the others. I have an axe for that. Boom. Give me that symbol of truth, bruh. Give me that frozen flame, bruh. Watch out, everyone. Boom. Watch out. Good night, everybody. We win again.
Here? Who built this place?
Sucks to be you. It sucks to be you. Yeah, that was awesome, wasn't it? I actually thought we were going to get our butts kicked, but luckily, I'm the man, bro. No, I'm kidding. No. Luckily, we're playing on easy mode or something. I don't know. Mountain's base.
I can see why Mom wanted us to bring her here.
Indeed.
Indeed. I repeat, nobody take my ashes anywhere. Don't. What are you doing with your life? Don't do that. You see me dead, you make sure Echo's okay, and you put a comic book in my lap, and you just leave. Just leave me there. Oh, this is his...
Sindri knows his sky mover is tangled with roots up here.
Yeah, sky
I doubt
mover.
it.
So how are you going to get it to work?
I do not care.
I'll be able to chop these down for a man. Wow. Wow! You are kidding me. I am so glad I got a new TV. Oh my god. Yeah, I got like a 60-inch TV when I first moved here, and it's like a high def, you know, a 4K, you know, badass TV, and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I bought this. It was like the, I don't know, it was like the second week I was in town here, first week I was in town here. Yeah, it was right when I moved here. I wasn't gonna get one. I was gonna keep my old 32-inch TV. I was like, it's fine. I mean, even though there's a dead bug inside the screen, so there's like when you're watching movies, if the screen's all white or all one color, or just, you know, like all one color in that area, you just see a bug like that died there like 3 years ago, and I'm like, And I was embarrassing for sure, but at the same time, it's like, hey, I can't be buying new TVs all the time. So when I first moved here, I was like, you know what? I have a little bit of extra money, just do it. And then I saw them on sale at Walmart. This 60-inch TV was on sale at Walmart for like, I don't know, $140. So I was like, I told my mom, I was like, what do you think? $140, 60-inch TV? She was like, or maybe it's 55 inches. I think it's 55. But I was like, what do you think? And she goes, oh yeah. She's like, buy it. So she put $40 in my account towards the TV. So I only had to pay $100. I was like, sold. Which comic seek? No shame in easy mode. I don't know if I'm playing it. I don't think it gave me a choice actually. Oh yeah, it did. It did. I said I just want to play the story. Yep, that was. I think that was easy mode. And no, I always play games on easy mode when I stream them because I don't like to be stressed out. I am here for the story.
Must find another way up.
But yeah, man, that was cool. My mom to do that.
Bet she could get us past this.
My magic is useless against the
Oh,
black
okay.
There's no
Maybe
way
I did see
around
this
it.
part because I remember seeing The Witch a second time before I quit. So I think I did make
I
it
was
here
busy saving my friend.
because I remember her. I remember this part right now.
The Black Breath is a corruption of magic. Even I can't dispel.
Because earlier I was like, yeah, no, I thought we saw the witch a second time after we crossed the bridge, and yeah, here we are.
But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
So yeah, it looks like I'm floating in like subconscious memory mode because there was some things that I was doing that I'm like, how did I know that was over here? And I'm like, oh yeah, that makes more sense now because I did it already.
Maybe.
My mom is awesome. Your mom's awesome too. It's nice to meet her.
Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes.
Yeah, it was really cool. I got to meet Lonely Symbiote in real life, which was really cool.
Even though we shot your friend?
Even though you shot my friend.
And I'm usually nervous about that. I don't actually like to meet people that know me online. I don't give up my address. Like someone was like, "Hey, you won a contest on my channel," and I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Hey, just give me your address and I'll send you the comic." I'm like, "Nah, give it to somebody else." I don't know. I'm a private person, and I also, as far as like gifts go, too, I'm like, unless I can enjoy it right now, or like even then, I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like give it to somebody else. Like
for a little while.
Only for a little while.
You know, I'm just like, it's fine. I don't need it. As far as which comic book, I guess any comic. It doesn't matter. I'm dead, so it's like I'm not gonna actually read it. But I don't know. Spawn, Venom, you know, Green Lantern. Green Lantern would be cool.
Great God.
Oh.
Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri?
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
No one was there when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too.
Sweet.
Just give that a turn. There.
So now it's going to bring us all the way back?
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after,
Did I play past this too? Because I feel like I remember going back to the center of the bridge. Maybe we're not done with the stuff I did.
And
God, I
Thor
don't know.
returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now
She was happy to meet you too. I was so happy to see you, Seek. Make sure you have all 3 comments.
They've hated each other
Thank
ever
you.
since. Destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
Well, there's a difference between believing and knowing that it's going to happen.
You know, we actually talked to the world serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh,
Yeah, our dude's gone.
must be lonely.
Watch your step. Just along here.
Are you sure? We came through here before and there's no way back across. See?
Is that so?
Oh, she's gonna help us.
Are you watching? Dios!
What? It's solid.
My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as
now I don't remember. I feel like, because remember earlier, every time we came across one of those, I would use the kid to shoot arrows, and they weren't working.
Those roots.
What
kind of magic is that?
I don't know. I can't remember if I'm.
Just stories.
I can't remember how much further I've gone now. Like it'll take a cutscene or a boss battle for me to notice.
Scared of opening the door. You're the good guy.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Hey kid, come here. There's a little secret over here.
Another one here.
You want to hang out one more time before you move? Mom said we can meet you somewhere. You don't have to drive all the way down here again. Oh yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah, maybe we could just go like, you know, eat lunch somewhere or something. Yeah, you know, it's funny. You're not far from my friend's house, but you are far from me. If I would have drove the route it told me to go, it would have probably taken me like 50 minutes or so, maybe more, to get to you. So I drove to my friend's house, and he lives in Winter Garden, and it took me about like 40 minutes to get to him, and then from his place it took us like 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes to get to your place. So yeah, it was a trek for sure. My car was like, dude, what are you doing to me, man? Like, you're supposed to be going easy on me after all the work we've had done. I'm like, I know, man, I know. But yeah, maybe one day we could meet for lunch or something. I'll let you know.
Built with help from the giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we go, we're attacked.
Look at him up there.
By dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a drive, but that's okay. Luckily, I stopped at my friend's house first, and then he drove the rest of the way. So
bottom of these stairs.
It was good. Okay. Oh yeah.
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Leosta.
That did it. What are we doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle. Good. Now push it back into place.
Come on, Cletus.
Now realign the wheel onto the track.
God.
Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay, I remember doing this before. So, it's funny. I must not have been paying attention. Like I said, it was really late that night when I was playing this. But I do remember doing this because I was like, wait, didn't I turn the bridge? Wasn't that the thing I did? Yeah.
He's always been really strong. So about the dead. We heard someone call them Hellwalkers. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Did Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no
The
spell.
ground doesn't look
This
strong.
plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces.
Your friend was very nice. Please tell him to say thank you for your help. I apologize for not saying no. That's okay. Oh, he loved it. He said you guys were awesome.
Come back up. We're ready now.
Yeah, Nate's a good dude. I've known him for a long time. Like when I used to live here. When I used to live here, well, when did I live here? Like 16 years ago? I had met Nate and he remembers our meeting way better than I do, unfortunately for me. But
You didn't hurt your back, did you?
but he stayed in touch with me after everything I've been through and after everything I've gone through. Like, that guy stayed in touch with me, and I'll be honest with you, I can count on one hand the people that stayed in touch with me for that many years. And most of those people live here in Orlando. My friend Josh, I met him around the same time I met Nate. Still friends. My friend Jamie, he was the one who worked at DC over in LA. Still knew him. So, just great. I knew a lot of great people from here who kept in touch with me over the years. And so that's kind of why I wanted to. That was one of the factors that made me decide to come back here, because I was like, hey, the few friends you have left that you can count on one hand that are still friends with you after, my other friend Todd, I wanted to see him when I was moving from Florida to here, but then California to here to Florida. But unfortunately, it got too intense. Like, the drive, it was too much for me. And by the time I got to Arkansas, I was like, I need to keep going. I need to make sure I get to Florida by Saturday, so I can move into my apartment on time. But yeah, Todd is a great dude too. He's someone I met in California, but he still, writes me every now and again.
Your bow, please.
Oh, is she gonna hook? Yeah, that's right. The kid gets that power now. Yep.
Once you claim the light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
Yep, I remember this part.
You talk like you're not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
I know there's another bridge down there that we could probably use that arrow on, but it's fine. We're gonna progress.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
Look at this. The realm of travel room. Is that Yggdrasil? Is there a hole in Yggdrasil?
Those roots don't look like your magic.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great
So many
World
sweet
Tree,
friends. Oh yeah,
and make
I've been
travel
very lucky.
between the realms possible.
I've been very lucky when it comes to friends.
Approach the table.
I don't know if you guys can hear that echo. Is
Over
like
here.
up,
How
just
does
like
it work?
lapping up that
You will
water
need
back
this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
there. Bifrost, man, that's a rainbow bridge.
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber.
Or the
It is from
Bifrost is
this
the
room
teleportation
and
thing, right?
this
It's
room
the
above
gateway to other
that
realms.
you will be able to cross between realms.
Yeah.
What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light.
You
of
hear
Alfheim.
echo? Yeah.
This place can focus and control that
He's a
light.
good 8 feet away from me
Is this
when he
the
was
World
drinking that
Tree?
water, and that's
Only
how
an
loud he is.
artistic
Just
representation of it.
up.
No,
It's so funny to
Yggdrasil
watch
is
because he
much,
just
much more than this.
opens his mouth as
The
wide
tree
as it
of
can
life
go,
is bound
and
to
his
the fate of
tongue
the world,
rolls out,
just as we
scoops
are
up
bound to.
water, and throws
tree
it, like slings it
nourishes
back
our
into his
souls.
throat. And then the
dew from
tongue
its
goes
leaves
back,
feeds
and
our
it just
valleys
trebuchets water
The tree's
into his
very
throat.
existence supports
And
all of
that's why it's so
creation
loud.
on
It's
its path.
so funny to watch.
It's life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very well.
Of course I was.
The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes. The wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel room that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination.
Thank goodness this witch is here.
We're ready. Remember to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open.
Holy cow, I almost just... there was no floor, I almost walked right off
See that
the
giant
edge.
crystal?
Luckily it
Each
doesn't
realm
let you.
has a corresponding one that focuses and
BRB, no
amplifies
problem,
the
do your
power
thing.
of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
It didn't work. We're still here.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
Okay. Okay. Shazam. Yeah, and I think this is right where I stopped last time. I think as soon as I saw a new level, I was like, I need to go to bed. So we'll play for a couple minutes past this, and then we'll,
Think you can spot
oh,
the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No.
uh-oh.
Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get caught.
She's not dead. Is she?
Not likely. Come.
Look at this place.
Tears Bridge.
Stay by me. Touch nothing.
Yeah, I think right here I saved, and then I was like, I'm done. So this is it. We made it. We made it to the point where...
What is that?
So everything after this will be completely new to me. Even though some of that last bit felt new to me. It was just because I couldn't remember. But yeah, I remember turning the bridge, so... Yeah. Boom. Here we are. And it's funny, like, you see her giving them that message, like, make sure you do this and make sure... I always love that. It's a fun thing to do in writing where you find, like, the oath, you know, like I would say Kratos, I would compare him to, like, a Wolverine type. And I always like that when they do that in the movies where, like, hey, we got to send Wolverine back in time in Days of Future Past to warn us. You know, to warn the two smart people, Xavier and Magneto, to warn us that that the path we're on is wrong. So we need Wolverine to, like, change our minds. And it's like, that is the worst guy to send back in time, but because he's the worst guy to send back in time, it makes for an interesting story. Because in the comics, they sent back Kitty Pryde, and, like, in the span of 2 issues, she undid it all. She fixed everything. So it's like, okay, well, Wolverine's not going to fix everything in 2 issues. He's going to take a while because he's kind of a dumb dude. So yeah, I like that in story. So same with Kratos. She's, like, giving him all this information, and he's like, okay, and he's like, I guess I'll just figure it out.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir.
What does it say?
Something about an eternal war for the light. I don't get it.
Back, I hope I didn't scare everyone off. No,
Why
you're
not
good.
just share it?
Greed. You will find it a common cause for war.
But we probably, after we'll play for like another 10-15 minutes, and we're going to probably wrap it up for the night. But that's good. We got like 6 hours or so into this. Like, I love that.
It is war. The end of one. The robed one's lost.
What are they attacking us for? We didn't do anything.
More will
Well,
come.
we're here, aren't we?
Yeah. Did you say something?
No.
Oh, okay.
Did he ask me if I said something? Did he ask like a? Did he ask like a jerk? Was he like, "Did you say something? Did you say something to me, jerk?" I'm your father, kid. Don't talk to me like that. This place is beautiful.
Wait, is that Sindri?
What? Compass area markers. When the compass turns gold, an objective is somewhere in the area. Search the area for clues. Gotta get an angle where I see all three of them. Like this.
Atreus, follow me.
A boat. I'm on a boat, mother. I hope you get some rest. Oh, I will, for sure. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight because I am tired. But I wanted to, yeah, I wanted to play more of this, you know? It's like, I always felt bad that I never finished it because it was a donated game, you know? So that's why we played Final Fantasy VII, that was donated to us by Sid, and then afterwards we played Man of Medan, luckily we beat that in like 2 days or 1 day, and that was donated by Lord Pickles. So, this was all I had left. I was like, this is the last game that was donated to us that we haven't finished. So I thought it was just best to start over. And I'm glad we did, because this is a fun game.
Are you happy now?
I don't know when I'll be, because I was going to play Alan Wake. Like, I was like, it's the 10th anniversary of Alan Wake. I still have more videos to post and stuff, but I'll be honest with you, I've been lazy when it comes to videos, like editing. Some of the videos I've been editing currently, like the Alan Wake ones and a couple other ideas I had, like they take so much time. They're not like my normal videos where it's just me sitting in a chair talking. And because of that, I've been lazy about them. I've just been like, oh, I'll get them done, but I just not right now. My head hurts or I don't know. I feel like I'm really just being lazy. Like, and I hate to say lazy, but it is me just being lazy. Like, I know my doctor's like, no, you're supposed to rest. It's not lazy, you're just resting. It's like, well, I feel lazy. Yeah, exactly. I'll just wake up every hour and cry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this game is awesome, though. And that was the other thing. I sat down today and I was like, you know what? I could play Alan Wake, or I could play this. And yeah, I was like, I'm going for this.
Keeping that clean?
We can upgrade again if we want. Arcane bracers? I mean, I don't know. I like the ones I have. I like these gauntlets. Yeah, I'm going to keep these gauntlets. They're very unique. Like, they have a lot of stats, and they upgrade a lot. There's something cool about them. I'm not messing with them. I like them. Be lazy if you need. We worry about you stressing over videos. I mean, that's the thing is, like, you know, I'm very stubborn like that. When the more people tell me, oh, we're worried about you, it's like, it makes me work harder. Like, I get really stubborn and stupid like that. And lately I just haven't been. I'm like, you know what? I don't like worrying people.
I know it's not my business, but
and the whole point of me moving was to have an easier life. Was the whole point. I'm supposed to be retired right now.
Was that a lie?
No, it's
and that's what I am. I'm retired. I work on my book for fun. You know, so I probably I should put in more work on my book. I think I put on an average like 10 to 12 hours a week. I really should double that, but I'm easing back into it. So, so I got that. You know, I do that whenever I'm not making videos. Like sometimes I just lay in my bed and I just take notes on my phone for, you know, come up with, like I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to rewrite this chapter, or I'm going to I'm going to add something to this chapter, and so I'll write it on my phone, and then I email it to myself, and then I copy and paste it into the Word document, and so I got like a little system. And then I'm reading a lot. I have been reading a lot. That's been really nice, actually. I do like reading.
I said nothing.
Really?
Like, I was going to record a Scooby-Doo review, and I don't know. I all of a sudden just don't feel like it. I was all excited, and I do like the movie, actually. I thought it was pretty good. But then I just, like today I woke up and I'm like, hey, today's the day you're going to record your Scooby-Doo review and post it. And I was like, nah.
Just that since the elves are always fighting over the light.
Nah, I don't feel like doing that.
Kept them isolated.
But yeah, considering, you know, and my mom said it really, really well too. She's like, you know, you haven't been lazy for 10 years. She's like, you know, everything you've been through, you've just been go, go, go this whole time. She's like, be lazy. Like, why you feel so bad about it? I'm like, I don't know, because I got work to do. I gotta keep my mind busy. I gotta keep my creativity going, you know. And she's like, why? And then I can't remember. I was listening to an interview with somebody. I think it was Grant Morrison. I have all these old, so DC comics, like when they used to go to like New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con, they would record. Oh, this is gonna be a thing, huh? Okay, the kids hearing voices.
You don't hear that?
I heard. I had all these. So DC would do these panels, you know, at Comic Con and New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con. And they recorded them, and they used to put them up on their websites as podcasts. So I downloaded all of them and burned them to CDs years and years ago. You can't find these anymore, like you know, on their website. But they used to be up on the DC Comics website, like 8 years ago, or maybe even longer, maybe 10 years ago. And I guess I had a bunch of them recorded, And so I ended up recording the ones or downloading the ones from Comic-Con in New York and San Diego from 2010 because obviously I couldn't go because of my health and stuff. So
look, should we try talking to them? But maybe they need help.
They do not stop us, so they do not concern us.
I listened to these podcasts, and Grant Morrison was talking about his Batman run that he was doing, and somebody was like, "What's your pre-writing ritual?" And I'm like, "Oh, this will be interesting. That's a pretty decent question. What is his pre-writing ritual?" And he answered. And the reason I'm bringing this up because I've heard these a dozen times before, but I was listening to him on my drive home, or my drive from California to Florida. And when I got to the Grant Morrison disc, and he answered that question, he says, "My pre-writing ritual is sleep."
That must be the wake.
Whoa, wake of light. And he said, I sleep, and then I wake up, and like a regular job, like 9 to 5, I sit at my computer and I write. And I write the best I can, and if it sucks, it doesn't matter. I still write it.
The elves can't work things
And then
out.
at the end of the day,
I'll find such a beautiful place.
I'll go back and change a couple things, or
You see with the eyes of a child. Enough.
or I'll
Stories are for the boat.
wait till the next
We must
day,
focus.
because after I sleep, I'll probably come up with better ideas, and I'll change, the script.
Here we go.
He goes, but then after that, I gotta turn it in. I got like 2-3 days to write these things sometimes. So when I heard that again, I was like, sleep. Like, I've heard him answer this question a dozen times because I've heard this podcast a dozen times, but hearing him say sleep just clicked in me. It was like, yeah, sleep. Like, before you write, sleep. Did you finish Death Stranding? I need to get back to that game I enjoyed while I played it. I have not. I bought that game the day it came out, and we played like, I don't know, 4 hours of it, and we got to a point where we had to like bury our mom, who was like the president of the United States. We had to incinerate her, and then I made it back to the base after we incinerated her, and then I stopped, and I said, "Oh, that's a good place to stop for the night." I was only supposed to play for like 2 hours that night. I played for like 4, and we got to that point, and so I was like, all right, we're done. Like, I'll come back and play more tomorrow. And then the very next day, my grandma died. And I don't know, there's something about playing a game called Death Stranding after that just didn't appeal to me. And so I haven't gone back. Especially considering we had just played the part where we had to incinerate our mom. I was like, wow, what are the odds? So yeah, I never did. Yeah, it's very interesting writing rituals. Yeah, sleep is that's sometimes it is your brain needs the rest. It just does. So let's do this. That didn't work? Come on, Cletus. Oh, there's 3, that's why. So let's do this. Wait, what? That didn't work either? There we go. that took a minute. All for this treasure chest. That's okay, man. Don't feel bad. It's fine. I mean, you know, it happens. And unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of memories of her, so that made it hard for me a little bit, and definitely made it hard on my mom. Because you know, my mom. You know, when people pass, people want to talk about stories about their lives and how you remember them. And it sucked because when my grandpa passed away like a year and a half before my grandma, and both of them I don't really remember that well. And it's a bum. I was bummed about that, but I was bummed on my mom's behalf because my mom really was like heartbroken. So I learned from when my grandpa passed to just let my mom tell me stories about when my grandma. So after he was like, oh, you know, after she passed, my mom would be like, oh, your grandma used to do this and used to do this, and she used to say this, you know, like he used to joke with her about this, and I just let my mom talk about it because it seemed to really make her happy. Yeah, I know, we gotta go there. I'm exploring, man. I'm exploring, dog. Look at this place, man. It's awesome. I want to live here. I want to go to there, Liz Lemon.
Hey, that could be valuable.
Could be. So this way we haven't gone yet. It's another one of these stupid things.
It's locked magic.
Chamber 3 of 7 found.
There's something down there.
Yep, you're welcome.
So, what do you mean I see with the eyes of a child?
In war, a soldier sees beauty only in the blood of his enemy. The rest of him is lost, sometimes never to return.
You know about war, don't you?
Wars are fought for two things, survival or advantage. Battles may be won by the better soldier. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything to ensure victory.
Can we park our boat anywhere over here? No? Maybe around the river bend. There we go. Light Elf Sanctuary.
Be ready.
You don't look like a light elf. Good night. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted to do at all. What's going on with the stuff? That's not what I wanted to do. Stupid game. Stupid game with your fat fingers. I got this one, kid. Shazam. Wait, what? Oh. Am I supposed to put the kid through? Figure it out in a minute. Let's do this, because this looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass.
Atreus, to me.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, okay. Okay. Eventually we'll stand up there probably, and we can deal with it then. It's gonna be like that, huh? Oh, okay. I'm too tired to do this, I think. How do I do? Okay. There we go. Whew, that that took a minute. Holy cow. Yeah, my eyes they're dragging now. This is exactly where I wanted to be, though. Oh, crap. Ooh. Hope you all have a good night. Thanks for letting me hang out. Yeah, have a good night too. I'm gonna wrap this up here in a second too. After I finish this little island, we're gonna call it a night too. Nice. So yeah, have a good night, Lonely. Thanks for being here. There it is. No, what the... Come on, really, game? You gotta be kidding me. I gotta go through and do all that again? Just because I walked too close to that edge and I hit the circle button and it didn't pick up the item, it just made me jump down. I should have been, I'm tired, I should have been paying attention, but that's still kind of crappy. Oh, okay. Ah. Dang it. Remember, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Over here.
Well, there we go. Another apple. Sweet, one more and we'll get more health. What do you want, kid? Let's see if we can grab this thing without falling this time. Thank you. Right, at least now we're done with this island. What's this? Oh, this is what we opened. Never mind, we're not done with the island. Oh, jeez.
What's that?
A pain in the ass puzzle, that's what it is. Never mind. Luckily that was not as much of a pain in the ass as I thought it was going to be. Ooh, what are you? Amulet of Kvasir. Cool. And that's it. Oh, hello. You're good, kid. Let's go. Let's check the map. So we did this. We did this little thing over here. So now we just gotta go to that. Alright. Let's just go do that real quick. So far it seems like it's the last thing on the map to do, so we'll just do it.
Sindri said Mother was a warrior. Was she in a war too?
Of a sort. Her family was decimated by hostile rivals, and she alone survived. She walked the warrior's path, but her war was to live on. To brave an unforgiving world alone.
And that's why she asked Sindri and Brok to make her the axe?
She had the strength to wield such a weapon, and the wisdom to use it for good. She found purpose in protecting the weak.
So, she'd help out the elves?
No.
The blue door! That's gotta be the entrance. Let's go!
Careful, boy.
What are they doing?
Whoa. Whoa.
The bridge is open. They covered the crystal with that stuff. Why?
To prevent reinforcements.
What are you? Thanks, kid. Whew. Alright, I think I was gonna say, look, let's see what this does. Whoa.
Okay, so that did something. I think.
Ready yourself, boy.
Dang it.
I'm ready! What is their problem with us?
We do not belong here.
The X-Men have
Lying
arrived.
together like that, it kind of looks like a room. It doesn't make sense.
Come, back to the boat.
I don't know.
Don't see anything else over here. Maybe we should check the sand bowl again?
Alright, yeah, we can go check all this stuff out, but we'll have to do it another night, kid. Because I am crashing hard. Save over that last save. Alfheim. So yeah, look at that. Boom. And we're about like 7 hours into the game. Which I'm sure is not much. I'm sure it's like a 30-hour game to beat, probably more. But whatever it is, we'll have to figure out another time, because I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet for the rest of the week. Like, technically, it's, you know, it's Alan Wake week, and I wanted to play through that whole game. I was going to play through it without talking, like no mic, no chat, and just record it, and then use that footage for something later. But I mean, I'm in no rush to do it. We played on its 10th anniversary, which was good, and we got at least one interview up on its 10th anniversary. So I'll focus on getting the other interviews up this week. I still haven't seen Maximum Venom episode 2 yet. So as soon as I do, I'll put my review of that up. And then I'll probably dive back into some Venom comics for next week. And then I got to get my Spawn podcast episode 2 up tomorrow afternoon, hopefully, or tomorrow night. I'll probably do night. I think Spawn is better if I upload them at nighttime. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. If people are home all the time, they can listen to it whenever. And then also Dumb Shit. I'll probably finish recording that tomorrow. And I might even just post that, you know, the day after my Spawn episode 2 goes up, so probably Wednesday or Thursday. Thanks, Tyler. Hey, man, thanks for this game, dude. And like I said, I can't apologize enough for taking so long to get to it, but I'm kind of glad I waited because without a lot of other pressures in my life right now, I feel like I'm enjoying this a lot more, especially Final Fantasy VII. Like playing that, and Man of Medan, like playing games, except for Resident Evil 3, I didn't really like that game too much. But other than that, I felt like every game I've been playing, I've been able to immerse myself more, have more fun at it, have more fun playing it, not get so frustrated because I'm not thinking about a million work things or other stuff in my life. And it's been nice. This is a great time to be playing video games right now, and I'm glad I'm catching up on games like this. So I'll come back. I mean, I'm sure later this week we'll come back and play more. I'm gonna get I was jonesing to play this today, so I know that I'm gonna have that feeling come back. And I was jonesing to play it again just now. I was like, oh man, I already put in like 3.5 hours earlier. That's enough gaming for like 2 or 3 days. And then I got off telling my mom, and she's like, what are you gonna do right now? And I go, I'm going to go play more of God of War. She's like, good. So I'm sure I'll come back to this sometime this week. I'll save Alan Wake. We'll do that another time, and it's not a big deal. If I can always play those at like 2, 3 in the morning because I don't do voice chat or anything on those, so I can always play those anytime. Not a big deal. These I want to play with people and chat with people, and we'll just keep uploading them here to YouTube so that I have some content on this gaming channel, because this channel's been growing in subscribers, but I haven't been putting up a lot of content. So it's good to have new content up here. So and I owe that to you guys for donating the last 3 games we played, including this one, Tyler. So thank you, sir. You guys all have a good night. I'm going to go to bed now. I am very, very tired. I will see you all soon. Peace.